Hello and welcome to this Python tutorial series. We are starting with lecture 8, which concentrates on Python data structure. First data structure that we will cover is Python list. We will cover list in various sub videos. In this video we are covering what is a list and what are the various ways of creating a list. Let's start. List is an ordered sequence of elements which can be accessed by their index values. A list is an ordered set of values with each value can be identified by a index. The values which constitute to a list is called as an element of the list. There is a basic difference between a string and a list. String is an ordered sequence of characters, whereas list is an ordered sequence of element. String is immutable, means you cannot change the string after creation. List is mutable, means after creating a list you can change or alter the element inside the list. It is a sequence, means all the operation which you can apply to a sequence can also be applied to Python list. For example, you can index a list, you can slice a list, you can concatenate to various lists, etc. Now, creating a list. You can create an empty list. Syntax is name of the object in which you want to store the list is equal to opening and closing square bracket. This will create an empty list, and if you want to check the type of the list you will write type and the list name, type L1. Click on the cell, run the cell. You see type of L1 is a list. If you write opening and closing bracket and gives different element inside this opening and closing bracket, then you are creating a list having elements. For example, in this case 10, 20, 30, 40 is a list having 4 elements starting with 0, 10, 120, 230, 340, and these elements are stored in list name L2. Now third example L3 is you are creating a list, you are writing the elements inside the list in between opening and closing bracket where it contains string. First element is Python, second element is Python 3, third element is Python programming. Index starting from 0 Python, 1 Python 3 to Python programming. If you click on the cell and run the cell, L1 and L2 is created. If you click on the cell and run the cell, value of L1 and L2 will be printed, where L2 is a list which is containing 10, 20, 30, 40, and L3 is a list which contains Python, Python 3, Python programming. A list can contain elements of different data types. That is the difference between a string and a list. String contains collection of characters, where a list can contain element of different data types. For example, in this case we are creating a list 4 which contains hello, a string, a floating point value, a integer, as well as inside a list you are having another list which is having 2 elements 10 and 20. This is called as nesting of list, having a list inside another list, nested list. So at index 0 you have hello, at index 1 you have 2.0, at index 2 you have 5, at index 3 you have 10, 20. And to access how we will see in the next part how to access the sub list inside the main list. You have created this list, stored it into L4 which is the object of type list, and you have printed the value of L4 directly at the output screen. If you check the type of L4, it will show that it belongs to class list. See the output, it belongs to class list. Generally you create a list which is containing consecutive integers. So there is a method wherein you can create directly list of consecutive integers. What you have to do, you have to precede the range function by a list function, and you have to give a range function with the parameters start value, stop value, and step size. For example, in this case, we are creating a list from 1 to 5 where start value is 1, stop value we require is 5, therefore we write 6, means from 1 it will run to 6 minus 1 means 5. And if you are not specifying the step size, then it will increment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and it will stop. By default step size is 1. Click on the cell, run the cell, you see the output that it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next way, in this case also we are creating a list using a list function and using a range function. Means it will create an element inside the list as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We print a L6 and you get the output as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's it for today's video. We will see how to access the element of the list created in the next video.